So who was gonna tell me that one lady, Piper Raquel, ended up dropping the link? Supposedly, this popular influencer, Piper Raquel, ended up dropping the link, if you know what I mean. You can go check her TikTok bio on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, etc. It's all over her page, bro, and she's just blasting it to everyone now. And if you know exactly what link I'm talking about, let's just leave it at that because it has some content that I can never show on TikTok. But you can go check her page, I guess. I just have to say it, I'm gonna be brutally honest. This girl does not look like a day over 18. I just gotta say it, dude. I think she just turned 18, so I guess she gets the benefit of the doubt, dude. But the fact that she's making content just like that, as soon as the clock struck, is insane. I'm not a person to judge. I can't tell someone what to do, nor can they listen to me, because they don't know me. They don't care about me, so they can do whatever they want. It's just mind-blowing to me that, everyone is facing backlash. She even made a TikTok on it, on her grandma not happy about the situation, but it's just crazy that as soon as she turned 18, she decided to drop the link. And I'm not going to specify on what the link is, but if you know, you know. So who is going to tell me everybody on TikTok is auto-followed to Brent Rivera and it's impossible to unfollow this dude? Pretty much, this dude has millions of followers and everybody online has been saying they can't unfollow this dude. Literally, they've unfollowed him many times and you're permanently stuck to this dude. Most likely, you're probably following him, including me as well, so it's not good. Being any curious person, I decided to check myself, and for some reason, of course, I'm following Brent Rivera. I don't know who this dude is. I've never watched a single one of his videos, and I've never even clicked on his page, but for some reason, I'm following him. Odd, man. I literally asked all my friends, I said, are you by chance following this dude on TikTok, Brent Rivera? They went to go check themselves. Of course, all 4 of them are following Brent Rivera. They didn't even know who he was, like me, but they're all following him. I even asked my mom, guys. It's not adding up. She's never downloaded TikTok. Within the first hour, she was following 2 people, me and Brent Rivera. What is going on? I don't know. There's just a big scuffle around it. Hopefully, TikTok can get it fixed, but it's just very odd to see right now, so I don't know. So who's gonna tell me Millie Bobby Brown is the most attractive woman ever after she just posted that one Christmas video? If you haven't came across that one Christmas video of Millie Bobby Brown, you are 100% missing out, bro. I guarantee you after you watch it, you're gonna be like, bro, this girl is the most attractive and prettiest woman I've ever seen in my life. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, I told you so. In the video, bro, she has that, Santa Claus hat. She got the whole Santa Claus fit, bro. And I definitely see the vision that Drake had, 6 or 7 years ago, man. He was really on that, but I'm glad he didn't bag that because she is single. So am I. That is besides the point. That video made my day, made my weekend. It's Saturday right now, so that's a good start to the weekend. But, bro, I'm going to admire that video. I'm going to use it as, a Christmas card for me. Christmas video, whatever. But, dude, Millie Bobby Brown, the most prettiest woman I think I've ever seen. Shout out to Stranger Things. It's coming out soon. Now that I kind of think of it, though, Drake was really on that 6 or 7 years ago, like I said. But the problem is she was a lot younger. So let's forget about that. So who's going to tell me that one lady, Piper Raquel, ended up dropping the link, if you know what I mean? So supposedly this popular TikToker ended up dropping the link, if you know what I mean, and her TikTok bio, you can go check it. That's what they're saying. It's all in her TikTok bio, Instagram, YouTube, etc. And if you know what link I'm talking about, let's just leave it at that because it has some content on there. And I'm going to be brutally honest. This girl does not look like a day over 12. I'm just going to put that out there. I don't know how old she is. I don't know where she is, but she looks very young. Now, it's not right for me to speak on what she should do and what she shouldn't do. I'm just saying it's a little shocking. I don't know why. It just is. If this is what she wants to do with her life, I'm not telling her not to do it. No one can tell her what to do. This is her life. She can do what she wants, but supposedly it's in her TikTok bio or something like that. I don't know. And a lot of people online are hating for some odd reason. Now, I don't want to be one to hate. I'm just one to spread the news, I guess. I don't know if I'm doing it in the right way, but here it is. But Piper Raquel dropped the link, so for y'all people, go sub. So who is going to tell me everybody on TikTok is auto-followed to Brent Rivera and it's impossible to unfollow this dude? Basically, this dude has millions of followers and everybody online is saying they've unfollowed him many, many times. And for some reason, it's impossible to unfollow this dude. And most likely you're following him as well, including me. And being any curious person, I decided to go check myself and tell me why I am following Brent Rivera myself. I didn't know who this dude was. I've never seen his videos. I've never even clicked on his page. And for some reason, I am following this dude. It doesn't make any sense. Literally, it's got to the point where I've asked all my friends, I'm like, do you know if you're following this dude on TikTok by chance, Brent Rivera? They went to go check their page. And crazy enough, all my friends are following this dude. They don't know who he is as well. So I guess everybody's just following this dude. Right now, there's a big movement going around, like trend to like mass unfollow this dude because, like I said, he's most likely buying his way to get followers on TikTok. So everyone's just trying to differentiate away from this dude. So you're most likely following him. You should check it out yourself and tell me what you see because it's kind of crazy. Someone finally fought back against the flip the camera trend and it did not end well for her. So there's a video online of this girl doing the flip the camera trend on this dude and he like gave the phone to the dude and he ended up chucking her phone over the entire fence and dude, she was pissed. Dude, and after watching that video, I had the biggest smile and grin on my face, bro, because that gave me so excitement, bro, because this trend has gone way too far and this video is exactly what people needed because they needed this trend to stop after that. Like literally, if you watch the video, she 100% had it coming towards her, bro. She set it up perfectly, but it failed perfectly, if you know what I mean. I think the most ironic thing about this trend that the people that are doing it are normally they're trying to find like the ugly person, but the person that they end up doing it on them are most likely more attractive than the person they did it on. And look, you should never bully someone based on how they look, but this trend, bro, at least this part of the video, if you saw it, dude, that was the perfect setup, the perfect idea by that dude, because I'm telling you, he grabbed the phone, boom, gone over the fence. She's mad. It's just great to see, man, that this trend is finally going to an end because people are finally standing up for themselves because it's gone too far. If you've seen any of the videos, it's gone too far. So who's gonna tell me Drewski is blocking every single person on TikTok and he's not saying a single word about it? I was literally followed to Drewski's TikTok account 2 days ago. I went to go check his profile. It says user not found. He's literally blocking every single person on TikTok. If you go check yourself, you're most likely blocked as well. Bro has definitely been moving different after that Kai Cenat stream because he's taking it all out on every single person on TikTok. All of his fans, all of his family members. He's not even a real person on TikTok anymore at this point. Just why though? Why me? I've never had a social interaction with you. All I do is like some of your videos. I've commented twice on them, and then you go and block me? Like, what did I do? And I also wanted to test this theory. Maybe it's just not me. Maybe it's other people around me. So I went to go ask my mom. I said, hey, go check out Drewski's TikTok account. She went to go check it out. She's blocked by the dude. Before I told her this, she didn't even know what a Drewski was. Drewski, come on. Are we all really bugging you that much? Like, you're a social media guy. What do you expect? Like, this is what you do for a living. You can't just avoid us. We want to see your videos. Unblock all of us. They're caught up and he like speaks in an unfluent way. He's like, get out of your vehicle, son. Like he specifies on that, son. The only trend I could actually see competing with this has to be the 7 days trend by Marlon, most likely. Because Marlon made that one trend. Not a word, not a video, not a post for 7 days. The first stage. The crash out stage. And he just goes on to yap. But nah, this is definitely the best trend to ever touch TikTok. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out, bro. It's the banger for the end of 2025. If you scroll on TikTok regularly, here's 3 things you should never search up. It's going to make you want to delete this app. First thing I can leave you with is to never search up BMW. Now you're probably like, Jake, bro, it's just a car. What are you saying? No, that is not just a car. I don't know what's on TikTok, but when you search this up for some reason on TikTok, something else besides the car pops up. The second one being, don't ever search up Zulu. Zulu? What are you talking about? Yes, Zulu. If you have the chance to search this up on TikTok, you're going to see a woman. That's all I can say. You're going to see a woman, and you're going to regret your life choices right there, boy. And the last one being, I'm pretty sure this is going to be obvious, but don't ever get the chance to search up white shampoo. I'm pretty sure a majority of us can already know what's going to happen when you search this up. So, just don't even, I'm giving you the option, but don't go with the option. And yes, I know all these things are on TikTok. Do I know why? No. Do I wish I never saw these? 100% yes. But my friend told me to search up majority of these, and it ruined my day, so I felt like ruining someone else's. So if you get the chance, don't check it out. So who is going to tell me everybody on TikTok is auto-followed to Brent Rivera and it's impossible to unfollow this dude? So basically this TikToker right here has like millions of followers and people online are claiming that they've unfollowed him plenty of times and he's just buying his way back to you following him. And I went to go check myself and tell me why I am following this dude. I swear, I've never followed him. I've never watched a single one of his videos, but every time I go to his page, it shows that I'm following him and you're probably following him too. Literally, I asked all my friends the same question. I said, are you following Brent Rivera on TikTok by chance? They checked it out. Looky here, everyone is following this dude and it doesn't matter what you do. You can unfollow him for like 5 minutes and it will literally be back. That being said, there's like a big mass unfollowing trend for the dude right now because he keeps on like buying followers like you and me. We're following him for some reason. I don't know. So everyone on TikTok, there's a trend movement, whatever you want to call it. everyone's just getting rid of this dude and maybe he'll stop buying us to follow him. But honestly, it's probably not going to work. You're probably going to come back in a couple days and be, hey man, you're one of his fans again. So you literally cannot escape it.